Hi everybody, Cindy Ellers here from Cindy's Stamping Studio. Today's date is Monday, July 8th, 2024. I'm 2 minutes early, or maybe 1 minute early, but I thought I'd hop on, get myself all set up, and wait for people to hop on. And I have a very pretty card to share with you tonight, and we'll get to that in just a little bit. So I hope, whoops, wrong way. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. We had a good weekend. I'm happy to report. And just a second, let me get my Kindle set up. There we are. And there's Pauline. Well, hello. I'm so glad you're here. Nice to see you. You bet. Okay, now my laptop. And if you hear any pounding, we have repair guys here fixing our washing machine. I really was happy to hear. There we go. I was really happy to hear that there are people that still fix washing machines, because I really didn't want to have to buy a new one. It's 7 years old, but I guess their life expectancy is only about 10 years. There's Linda Hodge. Nice to see you. And Jeannie Mullen. And Jeannie has already shared. Yay! Yeah, it's funny. Jim and I have been married 44 years. This is our third washing machine. The first one lasted 25 years. The second one lasted, I think, 15 years. So, you know, they really don't make them like they used to. They don't make them to last, and they're more expensive than that first one ever thought of being. Although that first one, Jim and I we couldn't afford a washing machine, so we went to our electric co-op, and they sold appliances, and we bought a washing machine and paid for it over time. So that shows you how old I am. There's Debbie Vine. Welcome. Nice to see you. And there's Bertie. Nice to see you too. Yeah, that washing machines, and you know, I always put the date on them so that I know how long they last. It's kind of sad to know that. And we should be good. The sun is out and shining. Yes, it rained today already. I couldn't believe it. You could hear the thunder coming about a half hour ago, and it just poured. We almost got a half an inch out of that. I can't believe it. It was crazy. This week, I can't wait to share with you the stamp set Loveliest Tree. And you know, I wasn't going to go and buy that set. But, you know, I looked at it and I thought, it's just like when we had Lovely as a Tree. So why should I buy it again? Well, I broke down during the bundle sale and I bought it. I'm glad I did. The fonts are beautiful, and you'll see that in just a minute. And it stamps beautifully. So there's that. Right now, we have bonus days going on where you, for every $50 you spend, you will get a coupon emailed to you from Stamping Up that's worth $5. You can redeem those in August. The fall mini catalog is coming out September 4th, but I can order my mini catalogs now. So if you've ordered from me within the last 7 months, I will have one sent to you. It's just something that I do for my customers. If you haven't ordered for a long time and you would like a catalog, I most definitely will get one to you. I just hope that you will order from me. Okay, let's see. We got Sandy's on, and it's pouring in Marshfield right now. Wow. So glad you could join the club, right? And Debbie Vine, she shared. and Patty Weed shared, and there's Sherry Martin. And that's wonderful. You're all saying hi and sharing. It is wonderful when you share my video, because then your friends will see it, and hopefully they'll join us on Monday nights. And then maybe they'll share it with their friends, and they'll join us. And it's just a great way for me to build my audience and make some new friends. And that's what I've not met a lot of you before, but you tune in every Monday, so I feel like we're friends, and I like that. Okay, door prizes. I have some beautiful bubble bath sequins. They're very pretty, and they're going to go out for comments to my friend Bernie Seidel. So Bernie, I'm going to somehow get these to you. Maybe I could come for coffee one of these days. Think about that. And I have these beautiful, pretty peacock sequences for Karen Halterman in Iowa. I haven't seen Karen Halterman hop on yet, but I know she'll watch later. She's in Iowa, so it might take a while. I mean, she might be dealing with storms too. Who knows, right? So these are for Karen, and these are for Bernie. So congratulations. I will put them right over there so I don't lose them. Yeah, and I was just watching the news with Jim, and we're supposed to get into the hot and humid. We always do every July. It's, you know, like clockwork. And it made me smile because today I started my Christmas cards. I do that every July. Start making Christmas cards because I'm not going outside when it's hot. I just don't like it. At this point in my life, I just don't like it. The humidity gets to me. So that's my thing. Okay, I want to raise my camera and talk to you about bonus days, and then we're going to get started, okay? Oh, let's see. Right there it is. And now you can see, I'll move it back. You can see Jim's truck. I'll flip it down. Right about there. Raise it up. Whoops. Get it all nice. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. I should move this over a little bit. There. That's even better. Like I said, it's bonus days right now until the end of July. If you shop with me, and you will earn a $5 coupon for every $50 you spend, and redeem those coupons in August. Okay, this is how it works. And let's see, Debbie Vine says, I hear you. Yep. I bet you Debbie will be doing some stamping when it gets 90 degrees with heat index of 100. Ugh. And Sandy Zung doesn't like the humidity. Her joints don't like it. My body just doesn't like it. It's not so much joints, but I had heat exhaustion quite a few years ago, but it still bothers me a lot. Right now, we have the stamp of the month, and you can select the Loveliest Tree. Voting is on now. The Loveliest Tree or Labeled with Love right here. We'll be using Labeled with Love tomorrow night on our technique cards. It turned out beautiful. You're going to love it. And let's see, Changing Leaves and Labeled with Love. So far, Labeled with Love is winning, but if you're interested, please vote. Just send me an email or go and message me. That works out too. I might miss it if you just vote, and make a comment. I can't guarantee that I always see them. There's Courtney. Nice to see you. And Linda says it's been horrible here as well for the past 2 weeks. I'm with you. The heat and humidity is not my cup of tea. And that's saying it nicely, Linda. Right? I hate it. I really do. Tonight's stamp set is Loveliest Tree. And like I told you, I wasn't going to order it. I really wasn't. And I thought, Stampin' Up, what are you doing? Because guess what? I still have my Lovely as a Tree from all those years ago. But look at, I thought they're too much alike. They're really not. So, and these, you know, the font, I love it. And we have a thank you, a happy birthday, sympathy, and a congratulations. So that works for me. I can see myself making lots of cards with that. Tonight's stamp set is going to be Old Olive and Early Espresso. Now you will notice that I'm using an old stamp pad. The reason for that is we will be using Old Olive. The new stamp pad is already packed in my technique class. And certain stamp pads I kept because I use them so often, like Early Espresso. That's in the packed as well. I probably could have dug this out, but it's okay. All right. What else? Let's get started. Okay. Here's our card packet. We're going to use Crumb Cake. And it's a sideways card, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And that's that. We're going to have a layer of Country Woods Designer Series paper. Now this piece is 3 3/4 by 5, because after I got the card almost made, I decided it needed a layer of Early Espresso, which is 4 by 5 1/4. So this is going to go right like that. Okay, so let's put that much together. Okay, I'm almost, well, maybe more than I thought. Oh, there it is. I was just saying, I'm almost out of glue. And we will just not worry about that one. We got a new one on standby. So, no sense in not having a decent amount of glue. There we go. Get my stand closer. I hope everybody had a great weekend. We did. Well, in a way, we did, for the most part. Jim and I were busy all weekend. I thought so. That bubble, if you noticed that. What did we do? Oh, 4th of July. We went to a cookout on Thursday at my son's place. So I got to see my sweethearts briefly, because they're busy. You know, Justin's got a swimming pool, so they were swimming. They were having a great time. Next, we are going to take the dies that Loveliest Tree, and this is one of the dies. And so this is what I did. I have found that when I use the adhesive sheets, I go and put it right down the middle. Now, it might not all cover, and that's fine. It doesn't have to. So, I cut it out. Put that over there. And this is going to go here. And here's the other one. Okay, so I'm just going to put them off to the side. And we're going to have a piece of white that's 2.5 by 3 3/4. I am going to use Old Olive to, let me get my stamps here, to ink up my stamp. And I have found that this works wonderfully. Hopefully you like this tip also. There we go. And I am going to take crumb cake, and I will take the pencil end and highlight the tree trunk. Which, in my opinion, really works great. It was funny talking to Andy this last week, because last week Easton, or it's been 2 weeks almost, Easton came and stayed with us. Well, not to be outdone, when can I come over, Grandma? What's your schedule look like? So now Andy's going to come over, and I like that. I like it that they still want to come to Grandma's, right? Now I'm going to take Old Olive. I'm going to go and use the light Old Olive because I want to highlight the leaves. And I'm going to use the paintbrush end. Okay? And it's an older marker, so the ends, it's kind of frayed as they get with repeated use. And I'm just going to dab it on my tree. It only don't take very long, so that's why I didn't do it ahead of time. And Justin went and took his family fishing the Wednesday before the 4th of July, same place that we always go. It's kind of our favorite, all of our favorite lakes. When Andy was telling me, yeah, I don't mind fishing. It's okay. But Dad always goes, we always end up out there for 4 hours or 3 hours, something like that. I said, well, you don't like that? No, I start to lose interest. I thought, okay. Well, did you bring a book or something? No, I just play with the minnows. I thought, only Andy, only that girl. She keeps everybody on her toes. And as you can see, I'm not catching all of the spots on the whole tree. I'm just catching, like leaves would be, just kind of highlighting them. And I think it makes such a big difference. Okay, see, it didn't take any time at all. There, just like that. I mean, it just makes that tree pop, I think. Now, there's this beautiful die that you will use to cut it out. And only it'll take, I had it cut out once already, but it's not colored. So let me cut this out. Like I said, it won't take too long. And in fact, I have to do one thing. Bear with me. I have to go and do the grass. There. Now the tree's complete. We are going to put our die on the tree like so. Like so. I have found that a little bit of washi tape works wonderfully in keeping that die from running away on me. Hang on. I will have it cut out, lickety split. I had it already cut out, but it wasn't colored. Well, that was a dilemma, because why would you want to watch me color it again? Right? Okay, so we are going to attach it to the front of our card using dimensionals. Okay. And they're half dimensionals that I always use just to make them go farther. Like I said, our technique class is tomorrow night. That class is available as a to-go class, and I'll be posting the cards on my blog Friday. Okay, we're gonna go and put this right on the front. Might as well do that right now. Okay, that looks really pretty cool. Let us put our tree, because then we know where to put the branches. It's hard to believe, as wet as it is. We have flooding going on, flash floods popping up not too far from us. They got like 5 inches of rain in a short amount of time this past weekend. Not even 10 miles from us. You know, this weather is just crazy. We want to put this right here. Well, that looks pretty good, right? Now we got our branches. Let's put them on. And I have my adhesive sheet on there. And we will put one of the tree branches, or I know. Oh, now it's going to stick to my finger. But I think that'll work. There we go. And the other one, this one's even easier. Just like a sticker, I always say. And I keep using them. They keep getting easier and easier to use. So it's a win-win. Up. There. It's just part of the forest. Okay, now you have all those pieces of strips of paper that you don't know what to do with. Well, cut yourself a label. These are from the, they are from the Unbounded Love, the dies are. So I cut it out. I'll put that over here. Get my early espresso. Well, hi, Linda. I love that stamp set, too. If you're interested, it is in the running for Stamp of the Month. Be sure to go and vote. You can see all 3 stamps on my blog or on Facebook. And I'll show them to you again. There we go. Okay. This is a lovely card. Well, thank you, Patty. I thought so, too. And we're not going to use dimensionals to glue it down. Isn't that amazing? We're going to put that right here. Just like that. Oh, this is turning out so nice. And, yep, I can hear the repair guy. He must be all done. So Jim is dealing with them. And we're just going to add a couple of early espresso sequins. Not a lot, because it's a sympathy card, not a lot of bling, but I felt it needed something. Okay, so now we are going to go and ink up our tree again. And I love this technique. We inked it up, but I don't want to stamp it in the middle. We're just going to stamp it on my scratch paper here. Yep. And then I'm going to stamp it again. It's very faint, and because it works with your red rubber stamps, it works wonderful. I don't have as good a luck stamping off with the photopolymer stamps, but the red rubber ones, it works so nice. So I got my inside. May you find peace in the days to come and in the loving thoughts that surround you now. That is from the Hope You Know stamp set, which I have used so many times. But I love that. I love it. And we'll just stamp our card first. Yeah, it's great. Turned out great. Okay, let me just close this up because, you know, I can't be trusted with that. Okay. I got little dots all over. And let's... Alrighty. Okay, we are going to, this will be the inside. Don't run away. I have something else to show you, which I forgot to show you before, but I'll show you now. There's our card. There's the front. And then here's the inside. That turned out wonderful. I love it. Now, before I say goodbye, I want to show you the kit cards for July. We have this cute little guy with birthday wishes. And it says on the inside, so smart, so fun, so sweet, and so wonderful. That stamp set is retired, but it is a grandkid. I thought that turned out cute. I love it. And then we have this masculine birthday card. Very simple. Try to keep them simple. I'll show these cards to you next week. And here's a feminine birthday card. Here is a So Thankful for You card. I think it's a Knowing You Brings Joy to My Heart. I thought that was pretty. We have a Happy Retirement. Oh. Hopefully you're still there. Here's my retirement card for July. And here's the sympathy card for July. And sending a big hug. I like this card. It's so, the lemon lolly is so nice and pretty. I like this card. So anyway, these are the kit cards. I will for sure share them with you next Monday night, but I wanted to just quick show them to you and give you something to think about. Here's our card we just got done making. So, okay, now you can go. Now you can go and enjoy your evening, and believe it or not, it's getting dark out again, so we're probably going to get some more rain. Isn't that just wonderful? Okay, everybody, have a great rest of your week. Come back next Monday and I'll have another stamp set to share with you. Thank you, Linda Haj. And thank you, Linda. I haven't wrote down how to pronounce your name. But thank you to both Lindas for your comments on the kit cards. So, okay, take care every week. I'll see you next week.